Hello again. Boy, what a peaceful morning this is. I was kind of waiting for the sun to come up just a little bit so I could show you this morning sunrise, but so far it's just a gray and cloudy day. And even the night bugs are still chirping out, so out chirping, whatever it is. You know, I bumped into somebody I haven't seen in probably close to a year yesterday, and I was reminded of something that I've been kind of isolated from since I live so far out in the country, and I don't get around to see a whole lot of people except for you beautiful people. And of course, I don't get to see you. I do get to see a lot of your comments, and I thank you for those and all the likes and subscriptions. My channel just hit 3,100 subscribers yesterday, so that's an exciting milestone. But you know, it really reminded me of something that I had kind of forgotten about. Back in 2006, in December 2nd, 2006, I started doing the Atkins diet. Now, this is before there were Atkins products. There was just a Atkins book out there that kind of told you what to do. And it allowed for some things that Lion diet doesn't allow for, and allowed for some things even Carnivore diet doesn't really allow for. But I had tremendous success on that diet. It was more difficult than doing this diet because of the slower progress and the gut issues continuing because of some of the greens that were being eaten, and I wasn't getting my electrolytes properly balanced. So it was a little more difficult, but overall I had tremendous success because in the span of 6 months I had lost 88 pounds and went from a size 40, 42 range to a size 32, which I wore comfortably. Now I wear a 32 loose. So, but I was doing that within 4 months on this diet. But what I'm reminded of is how easy it was to get pulled away from that diet by the constant deluge and barrage of negative comments about the negative health effects of eating meat so much. Everybody talking about all the time, I'm going to get gout, I'm going to get this, and this is going to happen, and something else is going to happen. And the one yesterday said he saw some of my pictures on Facebook and said, hey, it looks like he's on drugs or something. Seriously? Being healthy means I look like I'm on drugs? That's that just blows me away. But that's what he said. And I know a lot of you face that on a regular basis if you've been doing the carnivore diet for any amount of time. So I wanted to talk about that some today, about how wonderful it is that we have these support groups that are out there, like World Carnivore Tribe on Facebook, and also the Lion Diet Facebook page that Michaela, I believe it's Michaela's page. But I know that I get a lot of encouragement from people who comment there, and some of the questions that are asked really opened my eyes to some of the things that I hadn't thought of. And it is so beneficial because regular folks who are eating the standard American diet, or just whatever their country allows for the most part, they're oblivious, completely oblivious to the benefits of an all-meat diet. And as I've said before, it may not be for everybody, but it certainly is for a lot of folks. And the only reason I think there's not more is more people are afraid to even try it. They've been convinced by their doctor, they've been convinced by their schools, they've been convinced by the government that it's not a healthy way to eat. And they're terrified of the idea. And it's evident when they make comments to you about your health. Despite the obvious changes in your health for the better, they have a lot of negativity to pile on. And it's hard for large groups of people to overcome constant negativity like that. And that's one of the reasons that I started making these videos. And I hope that It has been a support for you, as I know it has been for many of your comments. And I'm just thankful to be a part of this wonderful community of carnivore dieters. And I hope that I can help support you in your goals. And I'm gonna start by reminding you to get up, get out of that bed, get you some breakfast if you need to first, or go ahead and get that walk in. I skipped breakfast this morning. Sometimes I have it before I walk, sometimes I have it after. I like when I have an empty stomach and I'm on a walk. Kind of encourages me to hurry up and get home quicker. I'm at 0.6 of a mile. Should be further than that, but I could push on another 0.4 of a mile, finish this mile, and feel perfectly fine walking back. If you'd asked me about that 8 months ago, I didn't want to walk to the store, which is about maybe 300 yards from my house. But now I love to walk and I love to exercise. I love to do anything that's strenuous, and it's a very different feel. So if you don't have that desire to do those things yet, start with the food. I understand if you've been on the fence about starting a diet like this, but the evidence is becoming overwhelming. This is the proper human diet. And if you want to feel as good as I do at age 48, I feel better than I did when I was 18. It's a great chance for you to find a whole new life right in the middle or later in your life, just like I am now. So let's go. Get up. Talking to you. Talking to you. Let's do it. At least get started on the diet. You'll want to work out soon. Don't worry about it. It's going to be good. Y'all have a good morning.